What's up everybody, we are Deanna and Phil, and in this video we're gonna talk about Christmas traditions in the US and in Germany and the differences between those two.
This is the only hat I have. I don't have a Christmas hat.
So first one is Advent calendars.
Dude, this is something super new to me. Like we've always had like some type of Christmas countdown and stuff, but it's not nearly as popular as here in Germany. Everyone has these chocolate calendars.
Yeah.
And they just get a piece of chocolate every day counting down. There's even dog treat calendars, which when we were searching for an advent calendar, we could only come across a dog treat calendar, which is crazy.
Those are not that common, but these are super common. Every kid, every adult, not every adult, but every kid has them. It's one of the most exciting things during Christmas time for a kid. You get them usually at the end of November, and then on the 1st of December, you open your first door, and then it goes all the way up to the 24th, Christmas Eve, when you get the biggest piece of chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, at the time of this filming right now, it's the 17th. I haven't even opened mine. So you can just open it and you get a little nugget of chocolate. Woo. How cool is that?
It's a mini Überraschungsei.
Dude, this is the coolest thing to me, and it's super popular. I mean, the US is full of immigrants, right? From all different countries. So I'm sure there's someone out there that celebrates with an advent calendar. We didn't have this.
And that was super surprising to me. Every German knows it.
Phil's sister gave me a tea advent calendar because I love tea, and so every day I just get to pick a new tea out.
Yeah, 24 of them.
There's the 17th today. I get a cranberry raspberry tea. Oh, it's like a little surprise every day, so it gets you excited for Christmas. The build-up is here.
And you hope you get as many as possible, like from your uncle, from your parents, and some kids have like 8 of them.
Really?
So you get like you get to open 8 doors every day and get like chocolate toys. They have expensive ones with toys in there. They have ones for adults. They have a different beer bottle every day. So I want to know from people who are not from Germany, from the US, other places in Europe, Canada, wherever. Is this a super normal thing to you or not? You like it, right?
Yeah, I love it. We're doing this for the rest of our lives. This is exciting. A little fun fact, when I was looking it up on Wikipedia, the Advent calendar was actually implemented by the Lutheran Germans. I wonder if it's primarily Germans that do this then, the Advent calendar.
No idea. I just thought the entire world is doing this.
Next one on the list is candles. I was very surprised to see that there are 4 Advent candles, is that what it's called? That they light on every Sunday of December.
Yeah, we call it Adventskranz.
Oh, Adventskranz.
Yeah, and it's 4 candles. It's another thing that's a build-up. I think there's some religious background with the story behind it, with like Jesus' birth, which I cannot recall. But you basically look at what day of the week the 24th is, Christmas Eve, and then you take the Sunday right before that. That's gonna be the 4th Advent. And then you go 3 weeks back and just start there. First Advent, you light 1 candle, you have a little coffee and tea, coffee and kuchen, you have a little celebration, and then 1 week later, you light both candles. You light the first one and the second one, and then the third one, and finally the 4th one, and then it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I think that was really cool. In my mind, there was never like any candle traditions related to Christmas. I had a lot of Jewish friends and classmates, and so they would light a menorah for Hanukkah. That's the only candle holiday thing that I really knew about. So.
But don't you associate Christmas in general with candle lights?
Yeah, of course, but there's not like a specific amount of candles you're supposed to light on a certain time. You just have Christmas candles everywhere.
No, the Adventskranz is just one of them, but aside from that, we do a lot of candles too.
Yeah,
like,
it's awesome.
You always have candles burning in the dark time of the year. It gets dark at 4:30 here, so
it's the shortest days of the year
it's coming up. Looking forward to them get longer again.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adventskranz. It's an Advent bouquet. Wreath or Advent crown.
Yeah, or a crown, a wreath. I can't even speak English.
I don't know. All right, our third one is gonna be on the 6th of December, when we Germans, Christians, Catholics, I don't know who does, but we celebrate Saint Nikolaus. Nikolaustag. And did you know about that?
No, I didn't. That's not a popular thing. No one puts their shoes out for Christmas time and Saint Nikolaus to put stuff in there.
So it is not a bank holiday. People go to work on the 6th of December, but it's a special day. And what you do basically, the evening of the 5th of December, kids put their shoes out, or more specifically their boots. It's supposed to be boots because it's winter. Your empty boots, you put them in front of the door. And then the next morning, the children wake up and you're excited and you go, you open your door, and all of a sudden, magically, these boots are filled with chocolate, goodies, and maybe little other toys, or sometimes even a little money.
Wow. From St. Nicolaus?
Exactly, St. Nicolaus.
That's awesome.
Nicolaus. He goes around and puts candy in there.
Dude, that's such an exciting thing for me. I think it's awesome, especially early in December, and it makes it it's fun. It's something I didn't know about. I think the only thought in my mind about like shoes and putting them outside, I think is from the Dutch. I've heard the Dutch have
wooden
clogs
shoes
that they put outside, and that was the only knowledge of that kind of holiday that I had. I think it's for Christmas time. I don't know. Let us know if you're from the Netherlands. Let us know if that's a holiday for you as well.
We have like little steps towards Christmas. It's a long build up.
Yeah, seriously, the build up. I mean, you can even see in this advent calendar, the big chocolate is on the 6th and the 24th.
Yeah, special days.
You special days of the year. It's awesome.
So, number 4, the Christmas tree.
Yeah, so the Christmas tree I thought was just very popular universally. It's actually something that was brought over by the Germans to America. That's the only thing I remember from my AP US history class in high school. A lot of Americans at the time were very apprehensive to adopt this custom, and they were very much against it. But now we set up a Christmas tree the day after Thanksgiving or so, or the weekend after Thanksgiving.
You're welcome, America. So the funny thing, the differences with the Christmas tree is what you just said, setting it up right after Thanksgiving. So still in November?
Yeah.
Or right at the beginning of December?
Yeah, people set it up
And when do you take it down?
after Christmas, but maybe not until the 1st.
Not sure, yeah, so not right
Yeah.
after, but like, so
Yeah.
it's up there in a whole month, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty cool. Like, for me growing up, my memory was, we put up our tree 3 days before Christmas Eve. And I think that's pretty late. It got earlier. So, for example, this year we got our first little Christmas tree
We're
right
so
there.
proud of it. Look
We
at it.
bought that, we decorated it, everything is new. And we got it at like the 15th. So it's like 10 days before Christmas we
Yeah.
put it up. Not even 2 weeks. So the difference is we put up the Christmas tree later. It's a huge tradition too. I think it's equally big. Every family gets one, right?
Yeah, even before we left the US, there were Christmas trees for sale in South Carolina. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
it was still middle of November when we left
crazy.
South Carolina, so
Yeah, a lot of Christmas stuff out.
It's crazy.
I mean,
And-
it's out early, but the trees usually are not out that early, and we just put up later.
Another thing we noticed that was different, I was so excited to wrap Christmas presents and put them under the tree.
Yeah.
Is that a thing in Germany?
Weeks earlier.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't know. Like, my family never did that. I don't know if people do it. Let me know. But I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it looks nice. They are there. It's like a tease.
Yeah,
Like, it's like a, ooh, is that my...
it's there. As a kid, we would like shake our gifts to see if they were like,
Yeah.
if we could guess
And-
what was inside.
I mean, we're living alone. We're having like 12 presents under there, and they're not
Yeah.
for us, but it looks amazing. It's just
just
like for the
looks good.
people who give it out for Christmas, but
Yeah.
it's just there, and I like that a lot. We usually put them out right before it's Christmas present giving time, so you do not get a glimpse of your present. Sometimes kids go around and look in your parents' closet or whatever if they hide it somewhere, but they are not lying under the tree weeks in advance.
Interesting.
I like the American way though. Next tradition and different one, number 5, is Christmas Eve itself.
Yeah, the evening before Christmas, either people are traveling to get to their family members and their loved ones, or they're already there and they're just spending time together, eating a nice dinner or something. There are no gifts in at least my family tradition. I know some families that were around us only got to open one gift on Christmas Eve, but the rest of them was the next day.
What? It's a tease?
Yeah, it's a little tease. They get to pick one from the tree that looked the best and they
Biggest
opened it.
one.
It's different in
Really?
Germany, right?
That's weird. No, for us, and it's so funny to find out these differences, especially after 2 years, because I haven't been in Germany for the last 3 Christmases. I was always somewhere in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
So this is my first Christmas back. And the difference is our big present opening, unraveling thing is on Christmas Eve. It's not on the Christmas day. We unwrap our presents on Christmas Eve. We usually gather together with the family and the tree is empty. That's how we did it. Then the kids have to go upstairs or into another room and hide for a second, because then the Christkind, the Christmas child, comes and brings the presents. So it comes through the window, puts the presents under the tree, and then it goes away. And then one of my parents rang a little bell and we knew, oh dang, the Christmas child was here. So we all run down to hopefully get a glimpse of the Christmas child flying away in the dark sky at night. It's usually around 7 p.m., something like that, 6, 7 p.m., not that late. Every time I just missed it by a split second. So,
dang it,
yeah, dang it. But the gifts appeared, and then it's big gift opening time for like an hour.
That's so crazy. That's so different. Our Christmas is, we open it on the 25th. And so the kids wake up super early, like 6 a.m. or something ridiculous, and they like wake up their parents and like, it's time to open gifts. And Santa, we call the Christkind Santa Claus. Santa Claus comes and he usually comes down the chimney with his he is magic, and you always have to leave out milk and cookies for him. Ooh. And he'll take a bite and leave it there. And then all the gifts appear from Santa. Like you'll have gifts from your family, but then the Santa gifts will appear. It's a big festivity in the morning on the 25th, not the 24th.
I like that. So what do you think about the Christmas child?
I like it. I think it's cool too. I mean, I like the thought of getting gifts early. How cool is that? Because it's a little better on the parents. You don't have to wake up super early from a kid being like, wake up, mom, dad.
That's interesting. So first of all, I never thought a lot about the Christmas child, but now that I do, I think it's a little bit more weird than Santa Claus. So I don't know, who's the Christmas child? Like, what does he or she look like? How old is it? Why is it working? I don't know. It's like a little funky now that I think about it. Also, I like the idea of doing it in the morning, but then we usually do it at like 6, 7 at Christmas Eve. Afterwards, there's food for everybody. First big meal. And there's a lot of traditional food. We never do that, but a big tradition is just to get Wiener sausages, like hot dog sausages with potato salad. That's a classic Christmas Eve meal for Germans.
Super German.
And a lot of people like to go to a late service at church on Christmas Eve, like at 11 p.m. So it goes until midnight, and then you go to bed pretty late, and then the 5 o'clock wake up would be pretty tough.
That's a popular thing too, though. If people go to church, they sometimes go Christmas Eve or Christmas morning, but they'll usually go on Christmas Day after the gifts.
All right, and then we go into the next day, which is our number 6, Christmas Day.
These aren't my 6.
What's going on Christmas Day?
So Christmas Day traditions, like I said, usually open gifts, maybe go to church, but then by the afternoon you're cooking some big feast to have with your family. We usually have similar things at Thanksgiving, but instead it'll usually be like a ham. Casseroles, I feel like, are very popular in the South on Christmas. Ooh. You'll have a ton of pies.
Sorry. Oh. Does that all come together, the hearty stuff and the pies?
It depends on the family. Sometimes people will have them all at once, and then sometimes people will have it separate. But then also definitely baked goods like Christmas bread and cookies and stuff.
For us, it's kind of similar. So first day of Christmas, you already opened your presents the last night. You can sleep in. I don't know if the kids do or not. The first big event and the basically main event is the big feast for lunch. It's not that late for us. It's like 1 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Usually, I would say. And a standard Christmas thing is kind of like your Thanksgiving, a big ass turkey.
Turkey!
Yeah. We barely ever fill it though with like this little nice crumble filling.
Oh, really?
But we have all kinds of stuff on the side. Gravy is big time on Christmas. Yeah. And then the difference maybe is we take a break and then later we have coffee and kuchen. Oh. And that's when all the cakes come out, the cakes and pies come out, and you have that with coffee. And Christmas is just gifts on Christmas Eve and then eat until you drop for Christmas itself, and you're just in a food coma afterwards.
I'm ready.
That's the first Christmas day, eating and food coma.
I'm ready. Give me the turkey. We going in. And then coffee and kuchen to end it off. That sounds wonderful.
Always coffee and kuchen.
I love that.
It's always way too quick after the big meal. Tell me if you know this. You eat this awesome lunch, you're full of turkey, full of potatoes, you're stuffed, and then you wait for an hour and you don't feel much better, but then the coffee comes out and the cake and you just keep stuffing. And every time I have that, I think, this is too early, but it tastes good, so just another piece of pie. Let me know if that sounds familiar to you.
It sounds wonderful to me because I'm a sweets person and I love the Kuchen.
And then the big thing that surprised me the most about non-German Christmases is the 26th of December, which for you is...
Nothing.
Nothing!
It's not special.
It's weird. It's not Christmas for the US.
Yeah.
We have a second day of Christmas.
That's crazy. Sometimes people even go back to work. Like, it's not a holiday. You might have to work that day.
Dude, it's crazy to me. For us, Christmas is a 2.5 day celebration. And on the second day of Christmas, we usually eat another time.
Phil was talking about Christmas Day too, or like the second day of Christmas, and I'm like, you mean Christmas Day? And he's like, nah, the day after Christmas.
The second Christmas day.
Yeah, okay, spoiled. I don't have two Christmas days.
It's like an option to visit another part of the family because you can't get all together at once, and then you go usually to another part of the family and eat again. And you also have leftovers from the first day. It's not as Christmassy still, but it's still a second day of Christmas. Funny, even the term Boxing Day for British people and whoever calls it that was kind of new to me.
Yeah, that's crazy because after he told me about that, I started looking it up, and on Wikipedia it said it's called Boxing Day to a lot of people from Great Britain, Canada, Australia, the Commonwealth. They have Boxing Day, which is a popular Black Friday day or shopping day to them. That's what it said online, and it's a popular day for sports like hockey or football. Did not know that either. It's not anything special, or at least to me and the people I know. Usually airline tickets are ridiculously expensive to get back home on the 26th.
The holidays.
That's all it is to me.
It's also a very good hangover day. When we went to college, everybody came back together home for Christmas. You spend it with your families, and then usually, I think at the evening of the first Christmas day, there are parties in all the venues. All the clubs are open. So because people are back together, and we went out always on the evening of the first day of Christmas, and then second day of Christmas, basically a hangover day. Hangover, leftovers, more cake, more food. That's the second day of Christmas. Listen up, world. You should adopt it. It's an amazing thing.
Okay. Anyways, we thought it was really cool when we were talking about the Christmas holiday and like upcoming events and stuff, how different it was. Because I figured it would be the same. I was like, all right, we do gifts on the 25th, right? And Phil's like, what? No, of course not.
I thought you was screwing with me for a little bit with some things. The second day of Christmas, that's not a thing. Gifts on Christmas Eve, that's not a thing.
The Christmas tree
Nikolaus, what is that?
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
Anyways, there's a lot of cool things that we're adopting from each other that we really like, and we think it's really cool. Let us know in the comments below what your Christmas traditions are, or your holiday traditions if you don't celebrate Christmas.
Let us know what your favorite is, and most importantly, what do you eat on Christmas Day? Alright guys, I'm just finished editing this video, and I want to give a quick shout out to our new soulmate level Patreon, Ricky. You are an absolute rock star. Thank you so much for all the support, and thanks to all the support of our other Patreons and all the people that watch our videos. It's Christmas Day today, so I hope everybody's having an amazing Christmas. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a couple of days. Bye!